Hey, what's going on, guys? So this video is not going to have a catchy hook or a bunch of editing or anything like that. It's just going to be a simple, real honest conversation with you guys about a few things that are on my mind when it comes to Amazon and online business, and specifically you trying to make this work. As some of you guys know, I did take like a hiatus, tried a few different things, and stepped away from the channel for a little while. And when I came back and I started being active again, I started helping a lot of people again. I really got that spark back for Amazon FBA. And as I started helping a lot more people, I started to realize most of people's problems when it comes to trying to make some real money online and trying to actually like grow a business all comes down to the way that they talk to themselves about everything that they're doing on a daily basis. Guys, I have tried so many different businesses. I started looking into real estate before I left law enforcement. I looked into drop shipping. I looked into affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, and I tried all the models on Amazon FBA, private label, arbitrage, wholesale. I started a fitness business. What else did I do? I started trying to grow Instagram theme pages. I've done so many things when it comes to trying to make money online. And the simplest way that I have found to make money online today is with Amazon FBA. And you're going to be swayed in so many different directions, even within the Amazon FBA niche. You're going to be swayed to go to private label, to go to Shopify and try to run ads to your products so that you can kind of rank. You're going to be talking about, you're going to hear about Facebook ads or PPC, or maybe we should work with distributors or brands, or we should do arbitrage, or we should do all of these things. So even within the Amazon FBA niche, you're getting dragged in so many different directions. And I'm here to tell you exactly what you need to do if you actually want to make this business work. And the reason I chose to not edit this video and not make it like really catchy and hook you in is because I know that only the people who really vibe with me are going to watch this, and they're going to go and take exactly what I tell you to implement in this video, and actually go do it. The first thing that you need to do is you need to really, really narrow your focus into exactly what you're going to do. So if you're going to start with arbitrage, some of my clients, I tell them to start with arbitrage because I have an arbitrage section in my course. I'm not going to talk about my course or my coaching in this. I'm just telling you. So when we come up with a game plan, because everybody who comes in, we come up with the game plan custom to them. I tell them, okay, based off of your experience and where I think you should start, you should go down the arbitrage route. Okay, you should go down the wholesale route. Okay, you should go down the brand route or the distributor route, right? So everybody's plan is a little bit custom to them. We do that specifically to narrow your focus. The wider your focus is, the more susceptible you are to distraction. The more susceptible you are to distraction, the more susceptible you are to never make progress. So now that we've narrowed your focus, you've decided, okay, I am going to go the arbitrage route. Okay, great. Now what you need to do is you need to commit to doing it every single day. When I started diving back into arbitrage, because I first started with arbitrage when I started getting into Amazon FBA, I was like, how is this even realistic? Like, how is this even a viable business model? Arbitrage has really changed over the years, and it's really made it like a really viable business model. And I personally have veered more towards the hybrid model now, doing wholesale and arbitrage. But when I really started to take arbitrage more seriously, I made a commitment to myself. I said, I'm going to try to make arbitrage work every single day. Now, throughout that process, like a lot of people will go down that process. And as they go down, because they're not finding products, because they're not finding things that are, 30, 40, 50% profit, they start shitting on what they're doing. They start talking so negatively about everything that they're implementing. Man, there's no profitable products. Man, Amazon's on everything. Man, everything just tanks in price. All of these negative things about every single thing that they're doing. I used to be exactly like this. And I think that's why I couldn't make arbitrage work in the beginning, because I used to be very much like that. When I dove deep into the arbitrage model, I made a specific commitment with myself. I said, come hell or high water, I am going to figure this out. When you narrow your focus and you make that commitment to yourself, the last thing that you want to do is talk shit about everything that you're doing, focusing on all of the things that didn't go your way. When you do this, you're creating too much friction in the process. So you're just so negative about the process, and you're just reinforcing that this does not work. And the more you do that, let's say you show up every single day, but every single day you're reinforcing that this does not work, that there's no suppliers, that no brands want to work with you, that you can't find any arbitrage products, whatever it is, the more you reinforce that, the harder and harder it's going to be for you to keep going. And the harder and harder it's going to be for you to make any progress. Because why would your brain, why would you mentally continue to go down a path that you have reinforced in your head that it's not a viable option? Most people are not going to do that. I would say most people who end up quitting Amazon FBA, that's the conversation they have going on in their head. So yes, tactics are important, but there's no secret to Amazon FBA. I think that's why I was able to make it work, because I'm not super smart. I'm not some secret genius, and I just pick something, I commit, and then I just go until my fucking legs break. I will just keep going and showing up every single day until I'm able to figure it out. Then I break it down in a simpler way and I give it to you. But if you can't get control of your internal conversation about what you're doing every single day, there is no tactic, course, mentor, community that will make you successful in this business, because you're introducing way too much friction at every single turn. You need to realize Amazon FBA, as long as you have 10% of the blueprint, if you have that mentality of, I will figure this out no matter what. I don't care if the fucking world falls apart. I don't care if I have to be on this website for 15 hours straight. I will figure this out. If you can go with that level of commitment, and then every little win that you have, oh, I didn't find a product today, but this was close. I was really close here. Oh, I found this new website that I'm going to explore tomorrow. Oh, I found this new brand that I should dig deeper into because it doesn't have a lot of competition. Oh, I found this new niche that nobody seems to have found. And you just kind of reinforce the little wins. It will make it so much easier for you to keep showing up. And then it will make it easier for you to start putting in more work willingly. When there's too much friction, it's really hard for you to willingly continue to show up. So my point with this video is realistically 3 things. We need to narrow your focus. We need to get you to commit, and then you need to be in charge of the internal conversation you have going on about every single thing that you're doing in the process. If you can do those 3 things, you will 100% figure this out. And the reason I'm so confident with that is because essentially what you're doing is you're going to burn the boats. So there's no oh, okay, well, if this doesn't work out, I'll just go back to work. If this doesn't work out, I'll just go apply somewhere else. You can't have that mentality. Don't be reckless, but you need to have the faith in yourself that you will figure this out. And the only way that you have faith in yourself is if you have confidence in yourself and your ability to get this done. And the only way that you're going to build that confidence is if you build competence, which means you need to show up every single day doing the most important task in your business. So if we stick to the arbitrage model, the only thing that you need to worry about is, how do I get better at finding products? How do I get better at sourcing? And that's what you need to do every single day, and you need to keep track. Because a lot of times you're going to say, oh, I source every single day, but you don't track it, right? So then if you are able to track it consistently every single day, this is how much time I'm sourcing, you're going to see that, okay, I really sourced a lot 2 days out of the week, and the other days I kind of sourced for 10 minutes or so. So then you're able to call yourself out on your bullshit, because we're really good at lying to ourselves. We're really good at telling ourselves, man, I'm putting in all this work. I'm sourcing every single day. And you just rationalize and convince yourself that you're actually doing the work necessary to get you where you want to go, but you're really not doing shit. I'm very much in my personal life, no nonsense. And I like to be that way with my clients. So if my clients start veering off to a completely different path, I will say, hey, look, you need to focus. You need to decide and go down that path. And that's it. Don't talk about anything else. Because that is what gets results. That is what gets results. If we start talking about 5 other things, the ability for you to get there, it's not going to happen. You need to narrow your focus. When I first started diving into arbitrage, it took me 3 weeks to find my first profitable product. 3 weeks. Okay? I break things down so simply that one of my clients, his name is Scott, he found his first profitable lead in 30 minutes, but he was all in on it. He was like, he devoured the arbitrage course and he was all in. He followed the frameworks. He followed everything. There was no, oh, I'm going to go look for wholesale suppliers. Oh, I'm going to look for brands. Oh, I'm going to start affiliate marketing. Oh, I'm going to do all this shit. So he was able to find it quick. Are you going to find it that quick? I don't know. But what I'm telling you is you need to just decide what path am I going to follow? You need to commit, and then you need to have savage, affirming self-talk about what you're doing. If your self-talk is weak, good luck. Good luck doing this. Good luck doing anything else. And I'll tell you right now, if you can't make Amazon FBA work, specifically arbitrage and wholesale, you got no business starting any other business. Just being honest. You have no business starting anything else because these are the simplest business models that you can start today. It's not even close. It is not even close. If you want to go and start private label, you better be a master marketer, better be a master advertiser in product creation and brand creation and all of these things. You want to start drop shipping? Even worse. You want to start doing lead gen for small businesses? Have you ever tried doing SEO? I tried doing SEO in the past. Super complicated. If you cannot make Amazon FBA work, specifically arbitrage and wholesale, you have no business doing anything else. So commit to this business. I'm telling you right now, it is the simplest way to make money online. And you're missing it. You're missing the opportunity at your fingertips. Just commit. Strong affirming self-talk. Narrow your focus, and you will get there.